What up, everybody? Sokar here, and I have some dire news. As you can see, the old castle is no more. What happened was, well, actually I was gonna record this, but as you can see, an army of creepers and, well, everything else but mostly creepers had invaded the castle. And really, was left with no choice but hit the self-destruct button. You might have, when you watched it, wondered what I put inside, those spaces. The floors were like 3 thick. You might have wondered what did I put in between there. Well, now you know. I put TNT. No, but seriously, I was gonna blow the whole base up and make that a little me returning special thingy, but as it happens, there was a shit ton of redstone crap in this building, as you might remember, and I made a bad placement and the whole thing just went up. So I'm sorry I can't really show you that. It took me quite a while to actually place this. It was going to be a domino effect, where you basically just make the first TNT go off and then that will spark the rest of the reaction. And as you can see, it worked somewhat well. I hadn't placed all the TNT at the time, but where I had placed it, those places are definitely gone, like completely, almost. So yeah, but anyway, as you might have figured now, I am back, and there's a few things we need to discuss real quick here before we get into the whole LP run. Die, bastard. And that is that this time around I will not be doing it the same as I used to, when I did this whole thing. I will be doing it a bit differently, but I guess we can take that while I am setting it up. As you can see, I've been looking for seeds, and on my 6th, well, not my 6th, when no candidates, when a candidate I looked at wasn't good enough, I basically deleted it and called it something else. So I believe, even though it says search 6, I'm pretty sure that that is like, I don't know, the 50th or something like that seed that I've been looking at. And that is the old seed. We will not be needing that. We need the name new LP for a new LP world. It's gonna be on survival, and the seed, and here it is. I'm not gonna be writing it down. Again, a lot of people kept asking me what was my seed last time, and this is the time where you're gonna see it. If you ask me later on, I'll probably tell you to go check this video out again, but you know what? It's kind of now it's there. Now you know that you can find it, and that's basically all. Alright, and we need structures. It's survival. The name is set. Let's go for it. Alright, so this time around, the first episode here is going to be me talking a little bit about firstly why I... Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, I had a phone call. Firstly, I want to talk about why I left, and that is, as you all know, I had a cramp with my my hand, which basically took me out of. Wait a second, we gotta know where to go. This way. It took me out of the game pretty good, and by that I mean I simply wasn't physically able to play Minecraft. The clicking intensity was just too great at the time. I know with enchants nowadays you don't really have to, it's not that clicking. Well, no, actually I'm thinking about the building process. Never mind, it's me jumping up the concepts, but I simply couldn't build anything. I could mine, but even that wasn't really going all that great, so I kinda had to take the break, and well, the break itself resulted in me kind of getting depressed because Minecraft was at that time, and YouTubing was kind of like, that was what I did. That's what defined me in that period. And because I couldn't do that, and because I'd sacrificed everything else I used to do it, it got me down pretty good. And once my hand finally got awesome again, I had to do something about the fact that I was depressed, and knew that I couldn't pick it up again because I didn't want to spend my entire time Minecrafting. So I had to get some things in order before getting back on here, and that's now done, and I can get back to playing with you guys. And if you have any further questions about that whole ordeal, let me know. And if you don't, then that's cool too. I don't really mind forgetting that period. And period, man. Ah, no, I'm not gonna make a lady joke. But anyway, the reason I chose this seed here is because it has a village quite close to the spawn point, and it lies very close to a plains biome. And I really want to build in a plains biome. Basically, I want to build a cave base, and the reason I want to do that is because I won't, as you said, as I told you, for the reason for me leaving was I had to get my priorities straight, and that's basically why we need to make a cave base, because I cannot spend all day, every day off camera, getting materials and all that stuff. I know that some of you may even think it's okay that to cheat, but I don't. I really hate cheating in this game. It's kind of like I don't know if I would call it half-assing it, but it's definitely I just don't like it. It's not in me to simply cheat materials in, so I have to actually get it. And if I build a cave base, I will get those materials as I go. But anyway, we should try to make it to the village. Yeah, it kind of got late all of a sudden because I had to take the phone call, and I don't press escape when I leave to do something else. I press the E button that brings up the menu. Wow. I'm pretty sure it should be on. Yeah, it is on hard. It's kind of weird we haven't seen any mobs yet, although I do somewhat appreciate the fact as well. Get some saplings as we go. So now we actually have access to 2 kinds of wood already, and if I wanted to get the third, I could simply just take down this birch tree. But anyway, let's get on with it. Ah, there we go. I knew it was too good to last. We gotta do something, and I'm thinking we will get one of these so I can throw that thing away, and then a sword. Alright, there we go. Oh damn it, now I'm forced to pick it up again. That's great. Oh crap. Oy. But yeah, as said, another thing that's gonna change this time around is, while in this first episode it's basically just gonna be me talking about, you know, like reasons why I left and what we're gonna do and so on a little bit, to kind of, you know, get you guys engaged in it. It will also be, I will also talk to you about how things are gonna be this time around, because last time, damn it, I simply cannot. Okay, so it is that way. Last time, basically, I did a lot of clipping and building on camera and whatnot. And while it will this time as well be building, it will usually be me building something, and then I will oh, actually let's get the eggs so we can make a chicken farm. It'll be me if there's something really large, like for example the facade of the old castle. If I was to do something huge like that, I'm gonna do that off camera, because then I can listen to music, watch a movie, you know, do other interesting stuff while I build it. But if I record it to show you guys, oh crap, I have to actually focus on what the hell I'm doing, and because even sped up, it kind of needs to make sense. And because I like to record the game sound as well. That will really ruin it, because I cannot do anything else. I mean, in the old days I would yeah, down with you. In the old days I would simply you know, put headphones in from my my smartphone and listen to music that way, but still it wasn't a very enjoyable process making those time lapses. I might do it. I'm not saying that I won't do it at all. I'm just saying don't expect it. I kind of made it a thing that I really wanted to keep going with, and I really regretted it later on because it was so work intensive. And I said I won't have ridiculous amounts of hours to build this time around. But I hope you'll enjoy it regardless. I've definitely been looking forward to playing again. And in case you're wondering, what I'm doing right now is I'm gonna try to lock these guys in, because even though I haven't been playing, I have been watching Etho, and he gave me a brilliant idea. Well, actually it's kind of his idea. But I remember in the old castle it was dark, it was dull, it wasn't all that interesting. And I don't want to have that again. This base is gonna be colorful so that it feels nice to be in, and we are going to live with people. Basically what I'm thinking is we will build, actually we can just leave that in there. We're going to take these guys, and we're not gonna put them in glass jars like Etho, because obviously that's cruel, and although I wish I was as awesome and evil as Etho, I just ain't. But what we can do is we can build small houses or rooms for them, or you know, simply let them walk around our underground facility, and that might make it a little bit more cozy, and hopefully that will mean that, I don't know, it will feel a bit more welcoming, not only to build in, but to, oh crap, did I just hit the guy? Did I just hit them? Oh dude, I didn't want to hit you. I'm sorry. Alright, get in there. No, no, no! There we go. Do we have a guy in here? We do. Damn it. I don't even know if these guys can actually open the doors. I'm just assuming somebody's in there. And there was. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Oh, right. We're gonna be taking these guys to a cave and having them as visitors. And the goal for this base, and I'm gonna set a pretty enormous goal. Well, pretty enormous, and one, I don't know if you would call it that. But basically, we will need. Is there any more buildings? No, I think I got them all. We're gonna have every sort of farm that we can get. We're gonna have a pork chop farm. We're gonna have a beef farm. Well, actually, we should probably call them by the animal names. We'll have a pig farm. We'll have a cow farm. We will have a sheep farm, and I do have some ideas for the sheep farm because I believe there's something about them regrowing wool in this new, in the next, what's it called? Next update. So I have some ideas for that. I want to try and fiddle with, but again, it's not going to be one of the first things. So we're going to have a farm for all the animals. We're going to have them have a farm for wheat and melons and whatnot, and of course I'll be using my old faithful farm for that, unless it's actually unless they of course make melons not require the whole butt switch thing to make it automated. Although I would really hate it if they did that. It took me a long time to figure the first one out with Eta. But anyway, so basically that's what's gonna go on. I'm gonna actually, let's make a bet. Let's make this top side place our current base of operations or whatever, and then we'll dig a mine shaft around somewhere here, and then we'll start our base below this plains biome. But yeah, let's pick a building and sleep in that. You know what, actually this building in here looks like it's the boss who lives in here. I don't know which of these guys are what. I remember Etho called them something, but I don't really know what each of them are or who was the leader and whatnot. But I'm making this house the home of the leader, the home of us, the home of me with you guys as my conscience. But anyway, crap, and then okay, that's bad timing. I was gonna sleep and then call that's it for this episode, but you know what, actually, let's just end it here. So we have our little cozy house, we have our new good friend here, and we are ready to start our dominion over the villages, and hopefully in the future we will be able to take out to other villages and take them under our reign and all that good stuff. But anyway, I'm glad to be back, and I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it was a bit drawn out and me just explaining stuff. I promise that the next time you see me we will have gotten somewhere and we will be ready to get into the technical stuff. But anyway, I'm babbling on again. That's it for this time, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Say take care, guy. There we go.